In the beginning there was time. Time saw the stars spun into light, the mountains rise and fall, rocks turn into clay. We created with it, sought shelter under it. Some things don't change with time. At Boral, we still use clay. We shape it and fire it. We forge ceramic roof tiles in enduring hues. Clean lines, elegant finishes, durable, sustainable. As old as time, made new for modern homes. Boral. Build something great.
And good evening and welcome to the NPL SA Elimination Final. Tonight's game sees Adelaide Olympic up against the host, the MetroStars, live from the Velo Football Centre. The 2019 NPL South Australian Final Series is proudly presented by Boral. RAA, proudly supporting football in South Australia. Get an insurance quote today. Today's match day commentary, yours truly, Rob Peppicelli, with me is Tony Lascala, and the stats man is Paul Bombardieri. Not forgetting, our boundary rider today is Ryan Marveggio. It's a very good evening to Tony Lascala.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening, everyone. And
I'll turn you on.
It's actually a nice night here tonight, and I expect that we're going to get a fantastic game with these two evenly matched teams. For me, it will be the difference whether Adelaide Olympic can come out after playing a tough game on Wednesday night and can sustain that right into tonight's game.
Good evening also to Paul Bombardieri.
Yeah, good evening,
Bomber.
Tony. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Ryan. Yeah, and good evening to everyone around the world. Should be a fantastic night for finals football. MetroStars on fire last week with 4-0 win. Adelaide Olympic on a bit of a downer after an FFA Cup loss, 3-1. Who will come out on top? Who knows?
They got a few players out too, but we'll go through that a bit later on. On the boundary today, we got Ryan Marveggio. Very good evening to Ryan Marveggio.
Good evening, everybody. Boys, the Boldies up top and the cameraman to
You're
the
not talking
viewers
about
and
me,
listeners. No, Tony's got his beanie on, so he's covering that shiny bald head of his. But good evening, everybody. And yes, elimination final for these two teams. Who's it going to be? Well, lineups may tell a story, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Olympic playing their, as Bomber said, playing their game on Wednesday night, and they've got a few injuries too. But just before that, we'll have a look at what happened today in the semi-final of Campbelltown up against Comets, and we know that Comets won 1-0 in that first leg, and if you're looking at the screen there, Campbelltown ran out winners 2-0, so they go straight to the grand final, as you see there, boys. The 14th of September, as Jimbo's done a great job to do all that, so they go through to the grand final, and the Comets, Tony, they meet the winner of tonight's game here at the Velo Stadium, Olympic or MetroStars.
Yes, and that will be an interesting contest as it is. And tonight's game, obviously, will go up against the Comets at their Comets home ground. And as we said, tonight, these two, for me, are very evenly matched teams. But we know Adelaide Olympic played on Wednesday night. Unfortunately, they lost. A tough game that was for them. Can they back up tonight? It remains to be seen. That's the tough one for Adelaide Olympic for me.
So Ryan, Campbelltown straight to the grand final. I predicted that in the first round of the games.
Yes,
that they'll make the grand final, but
yes, Robbie, you did.
Can they do it up against either Olympic, MetroStars or Comets?
Well, grand final day can tell a lot of different stories, a lot of different emotions that happen on grand final day. All teams get up for grand final day. Adelaide City, proven they were champions for many years, but unlucky in that period, the last 5 or 6 years, didn't really win many trophies on grand final day. Can Campbelltown do it? Of course they can. They've been in this predicament last year. They've been in grand finals last year. They've got that experience within the squad. So yeah, they definitely can do it. But like we've said for the last 5 or 6 weeks, whoever wins out of this game and goes against Comets, Comets do progress, or even if it's Metros or Olympic, I think it's going to be a cracker grand final day, and any team can win it out of these remaining 3.
Okay, let's have a look at the today's lineups. An interesting lineup for Olympic. So we'll go with the Olympic squad as is. In goals, Daniel Vaughan got injured on Wednesday night, so he's not in the squad in today's clash. So it's number 21 in goals is Nicholas Harpers. Number 2 is Jacob Butler-Bowden. 3 is Matthew Halliday. Number 4 is Thomas Brown as the screen comes up. 7 is John Karatzis. 9 is Ponendes, Christos Ponendes. Didn't play on Wednesday, Ryan. Ponendes got the red card, I think, last week. So he's eligible to play in today's clash. Number 10, the captain, Ricardo da Silva. He's in the squad. Number 12, Dimitri Tomazos. 14, Fastor Erba. 15, John Zimopoulos. And then we got number 17, Mamadi Kamara. On the bench for Olympic, 11, Alexandros Kotologenis. 13, Paul Espina. Then we got 16, Jack Chivers. 6, Paul Zombasas. And the reserve goalkeeper is Alex Konjemovic is the reserve goalkeeper. So the changes for Olympic, plenty of. Makridis is injured. We got, who's the other one?
Katapidis is injured.
Katapidis is injured.
Vaughan is injured.
Vaughan is injured.
And then Vangeli and Samosas left 2 weeks ago. So those players that we've just rattled off there, Robbie, they would walk into this starting lineup with their eyes shut. But in saying that, though, it shows how important the squad depth is. And Olympic, with those players, did have a good squad depth.
And Alexandru not playing
and
too.
Alexandru, yes.
He's got some personal problems as well.
So what I'm trying
due to he's not playing.
So what I'm trying to say is that's a big but. Olympic, that's a good lineup that you've just rattled off there, Robbie.
First 11 is very good, yes.
Yeah, what's going to hurt them is their bench. You don't know what to expect from this bench. But have you seen many times in football, it's an elimination final. A young player, you've got one game to prove. You're going to go straight into pre-season if you do well and be on the tip of the tongue. Sorry, I'm scared I might get kicked here. The tip of the tongue of the coach. Do we invite them up for pre-season? As a young player, that's what I'd be thinking of. This is games that you want to be part of. And unfortunately, or fortunately for yourself, you've got an opportunity through injury. Do you come on? It's time to prove yourself. For MetroStars, their systems and structures get thrown out the window because you prepare for certain types of players. Now, for MetroStars, is it their mindset is going to be, well, players are out, do we get into an easier mindset? Or you don't know what to expect from these young players. You don't know. You've never seen them. You don't know what to expect. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Tony, you go through the MetroStars lineup, and what I like about the MetroStars lineup, boys, it's been the same for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, and that it counts for a lot, Rob. We'll go through the Metro lineup. Isaac Carmody in goals. Number 5, Timothy Henderson. Number 8, Rocky Callisto. Number 10, Anthony Salagna. Number 15, Liam Wooding. Number 17, Matthew Dorber. Number 19, Cooper O'Donnell. Number 22, Hamish Gow. Number 23, Christian Esposito. Number 24, Nahel Bonada. Number 26, Stephen Carley. And on the bench, we have number 3, Cohen Morris. Number 7, Michael Delosio, their captain. Number 14, Dylan Smith. Number 20, Lewis Benedetti. And number 45, Jaden Spruitt.
Solana is the on-field captain due to Michael obviously being the club captain. He's on the bench today. So on the field in the first 11, Solana is the captain until Michael Delosio comes onto the field. But it's a good lineup, isn't it, Ryan? Metro Stars. As I said, the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's been the same. They've had a few injuries, like Dylan Smith. Barbiero's been sent off a couple of weeks. He'll be due back next week if they advance to play against the Comets, and a few other players injured as well, but they've done well with the squad they've got.
Very good, yeah, very good squad depth, but tonight a very, very good lineup. How funny that is football, boys. 3 weeks ago, MetroStars were limping into the final series with players injured and not sure when returning, and Olympic were flying with FFA Cup success. They were just missed out on second spot for that double chance. They were flying. Three weeks later, tables have turned. How funny and how fast football can change.
That's about 6 or 7 players, isn't it? Missing from their starting lineup. Say the FFA, the Federation Cup final, from their Federation Cup final.
Exactly right.
That's unbelievable.
One question I do want to ask, Fabian Barbiero, is he due to come back anytime soon, or is he still
Next week?
after that
2
suspension?
matches. Yep.
That's if they get through, yeah.
If they get through.
But, you know, as I said, both teams, Rob, have got, you know, decent players out. I mean, Fabian Barbiero is a big loss for me, for MetroStars. The last time we saw them, he
The
was...
guy that took his spot, Gal,
He's a
I
brilliant player.
think he did a great job.
Last week he had played very well, Tony. You would have been very impressed with his skill, his poise, and that technical ability he has on his left foot. He was very, very impressive in the centre.
And I think if you look at both teams, Ryan, that is the difference. I mean, you look at MetroStars, the subs, compared to, and no disrespect to Olympic, but the experience of the subs, and looking at Michael Delosio on the bench, Cohen Morris, Dylan Smith, you know, the experience of these substitutes may tell in the long run.
That may tell, and you're exactly right, because as you know, in an elimination final we can go deep into extra time, and if we do, these players are the ones that can add that spark or that add that freshness that's required to get them over the line.
So a big game here at the Velo Football Centre. It is Olympic up against MetroStars. The winner will play the Comets next week. Not sure what day. I presume Saturday, whether it's in the afternoon or evening. Obviously the Federation will make a choice there. And then we go to Campbelltown gone straight to the grand final. And obviously next week, Comets, whoever they play, the winner of that will play Campbelltown on the 14th of September, which we got on there. Thanks, Jimbo. 14th of September at Cooper Stadium, Highmarsh Stadium. What a day it's going to be. 4 big grand finals. Bomber, have you got the results in the State League as well?
I'll get those
Because
results.
those State League were interesting as well. So on the grand final day, there will be the State League 2 grand final starting off, then the State League 1, then we've got the Women's grand final, and then we've got the major
That's
grand
a
final.
huge day.
It's a huge day.
And Rob, you know, just going back to Campbelltown, you just can't keep a good team down. I mean, they haven't been playing well this last month, but there they find themselves in another grand final.
So I do have those results in State League 1. So Cumberland United winning 2-1 against Western Strikers, and it was a 1-1 draw between Modbury and Sturt Lions there.
So Modbury advanced to the grand final due to their win last week, 1-0 against Sturt, and Cumberland will meet Sturt Lions in the team that will play.
So next week is the promotional game, regardless who makes the grand final.
Correct.
Is Modbury. So next week, Cumberland or Sturt.
Yes.
We'll be finding out this time next weekend, boys, who will be joining us next year and the Premier League alongside Modbury.
Yes, you are correct there.
State League 2,
Great
we
game.
don't have anything, Rob?
No, we haven't got
don't
any
have any
results in that.
results for State League 2.
I know
But,
you're keen on Inkster United.
no, they didn't get in.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't make the
No,
finals.
they didn't make it.
Oh.
Today, I think it was Cobras against, top of my head.
Northern? No?
No, it wasn't. But anyway, Cobras were there in elimination.
They beat Port Adelaide Pirates last
week,
weekend.
yes.
Cobras would be playing
Vipers, that's
There
it.
we go.
Cobras Vipers, and I'm not sure who the other game was, but we'll get a result there if we can. But yeah, looking at all those, it should be a fantastic grand final day with all these games being played. And we'll know who comes up in those divisions. But looking at the
Sturt played there last season in the Premier League.
They
did. Cumberland in the past have played in the Premier League as well.
so they're both experienced sides coming back up, especially Cumberland. I mean, they've been up there quite a few times, so they certainly will know what it's all about if they do get over Sturt.
Clubs that come up now, Tony, should take a leaf out of both Raiders and Adelaide Blue Eagles book and have a look on how and what you need to do to survive, because you can. They're both made finals. Unfortunately, both of them got knocked out last week. But you recruit right and recruit the right players, then you'll be able to stay in and really do well in this league and not be that yo-yo team.
Yeah, I think the way I see it, there's a lot of teams that do come up, Brian, and as you said, that this year was an exception. with Blue Eagles and Raiders, but you've got to come up there not worried about losing. You've got to come out there to try and win,
Exactly right.
and that's what it's all about.
Okay, yeah, we've got no results yet for the State League 2, but we'll try and Bomber will get onto that. We'll try and get that at half time.
Yep.
But the big game here at Velo Stadium, what's the pitch like? Obviously good.
Yeah, Bomber, we're doing our pre-testing before, and Bomber's like, Ryan, how's the pitch? And I'm like, it's AstroTurf, it's flat. So, no, the pitch is in good condition, as
Are
it
we
should
expecting
be.
rain tonight?
Well, just expecting rain. I've just seen
Tony's our resident weatherman.
Tony, the weatherman. I can just see our cameraman up top because I did feel a drop, and I was like, I hope that's not bird, you know what, dropping on my head. But the cameraman did get the blanket and put it over their cameras, so there is a few drops coming in. I got told, Jimbo, our producer, told us that it might be a light spit, but I don't know if he was just trying to pump my tyres up and make me feel happy that I'm coming down pitch side, and he was telling me a little porky, because I think that rain is going to come a little bit sooner and going to come a little bit heavy, but fingers crossed I don't have to join you boys in your nice little heated box.
Don't worry about it. You've got lots of hair to cover you, mate, so you'll be fine.
Yeah,
So-
but no, I'm not sure. I'm just looking behind you boys, behind the scaffolding there, that it is clear sky. So I'm hoping that, you know, there's no rain, because, you know, you want an exciting match. You want a good match between two teams that deserve to be here, that are going to go toe-to-toe.
Okay, looking at the tips for today's clash, guys. You want to start off, Ryan?
You can't, looking at the lineup, you can't say not Metro Stars, unfortunately. It would be fantastic for Adelaide Olympic to progress. It would be a fairy tale season, but you would have to say Metro Stars just because of their lineup, and their subs bench.
We go to Tony.
Yeah, look, I kind of agree with Ryan, but, you know, I'll say one thing. Just you remember that saying, beware of the wounded.
That's right.
What does that mean?
It means you just got to watch out for a team like Olympic, who's got injuries and players missing, but... you know, they could come out and really be on fire tonight.
No,
So
I disagree. I think the wounded is gone, whatever you said. They got too many players out. Unfortunately, you know, George has done a great job, the coach of Olympic, with the boys. And it's just, to have 7 or 8 players out from your squad, that is unbelievable. I can't see them beating the informed Metro Stars here tonight, and I think Metro Stars will win, or win well, like they did last week. I think it'll be 4-0.
I'm actually I'll lean towards Metro Stars, but it's going to be a long night. I reckon penalties and extra time.
Wow. You did say that to me the other day. So who's gone for Olympic? Anyone?
well, none of us have by the looks, Rob.
So we're all going for Metro Star, but you're saying watch out.
I say watch out. Look, Olympic will come out hard. It's whether they can sustain it for 90 minutes. That is my worry for them, because they've still got quality in that team. But remember, some of them have played on Wednesday night, and it's tough to come out
That's
after
the
a
problem.
tough game.
Yeah, it is.
And whether they can
They
sustain
played
it
Wednesday.
for that 90
I mean,
minutes.
yeah, it's going to be so difficult for
That's
them.
going to be the tough part.
And
for
they
them.
played extra time, didn't they, last week as well? Against Blue Eagles? Yeah.
Against Blue Eagles, they did,
Yeah,
yes.
they played
yes.
extra time as
Yes,
well.
so it's been a tough road to get here. But you never know, Rob. These are finals and anything can happen.
Okay, we're approaching 6 o'clock. There's no one out yet.
No, I heard the whistle get blown, boys. The players are probably coming out.
Okay, so the big clash here at the Velo Football Centre, Adelaide Olympic against Metro Stars, as the players, the referees are coming out. Players are all behind. The big clash, it is Olympic up against Metro Stars. Olympic, winners of the Federation Cup final, played in the FFA Cup. Series of round of 32, got through and lost on Wednesday night 3-1 to Hume City. We saw Blocker Wilson playing for Hume City in the back lines. They've had a great season in Olympic. Unfortunately, they've got a few injuries. It's going to be tough for them tonight, but you never know. As Tony said, the wounded.
Beware of them, Rob. That's
Beware
what
of
I
them?
said, yes. But, you know, it's. I think it's either way. We're going to see goals. I mean, you know, Olympics still putting out a good team out there. So, you know, don't underestimate them. That's all I say. And they're also playing home, Rob, so that's another advantage to them.
Well, Metro Stars play or train on this turf as well, don't they? Similar turf? As,
Similar turf, yeah.
So, It's not a real advantage playing away here. They've got the same conditions just about.
Have we gone through the referees, Rob,
Oh,
for
yeah.
this game?
Referees for today's clash. It
Well,
is
we have
Christian Verdicchio, and his assistant is Torrin Cooper, and Cole Davey is the other assistant. We've got a fourth official, which is Nicholas Quirk. As a toss, Hi-Ho De Silva, the Sergio medalist. I think he'll go very close, boys. I don't know how you feel. Ricardo De Silva's had a great season.
He's a great player, Rob, and been around for quite a while. He knows what's required in this final, getting through to have the chance to go up against Comets next week on the road to the grand final. So let's hope we see a good game here tonight with plenty of goals. There's quite a few people here, and referee Verdicchio is just about to get this game underway.
So the blue team is Olympic. They'll be attacking towards the left of the screen. If you're watching it live on the Facebook page, Football Federation of SA's Facebook page. Not forgetting the also on YouTube, FFSA Space TV. You can watch that. So FFSA TV. You can watch it on YouTube on your smart TV. And MetroStars obviously attacking towards the right of the screen. They'll kick off. Bonata goes all the way back to Henderson. Just pushing it to Solana. MetroStars quickly into attack, switching play. Esposito's there. The light's not taking effect. It's like the twilight at the moment. As it goes to Dorba, scored a cracker goal last week. Gets a nice, looked nice anyhow, but over the crossbar it went for a goal kick to the keeper in Nicholas Harpers.
First shot attempt?
Yep.
That was a cross.
It's definitely a cross. As Harpers gets ready to take this goal kick for Olympic.
Paul would have put it down as a stat.
Harpers gets a long ball. Looking up there for Karatzis. Won't find him. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw in here to Olympic.
By the way, big hello to Paul if he's watching this game today. He's busy at the Royal Show.
Zamopoulos now sends it forward. Looking up there for Urbo. Won't find him. Be a throw in. This time it'll go to MetroStars.
Let's hope he gets us some show bags for next week.
And a big happy birthday to him too.
Yeah, from yesterday, yeah.
Olympic going forward. Here's an opportunity for Olympic. Can they get a shot on? Yes, they can, but it goes over the bar. That was good work there by Zamopoulos, I think it was.
They were appealing for handball there, Ryan.
I don't think it was, Rob.
Nah, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't Zamopoulos. We just picked
Oh,
it up.
they were appealing for the corner.
Punendis it was who took the shot. And it will be a goal kick here to MetroStars.
Hit the back of the net, but on top.
On top.
As the goal kick is taken, Olympic in defence. New player Zimopoulos in the back line for Olympic. John Zimopoulos. Not sure if it's his first starting lineup today due to Espina being on the bench today. Wasn't 100% fit, so they've opted for Zimopoulos to play as MetroStars switch play. Esposito trying to control it as Kamara. He looks sharp, doesn't he, guys? Got a beautiful goal on Wednesday night. Olympic were in front 1-0 at one stage, weren't they?
They certainly were. That was the first goal of the game. As Solana now for MetroStars in the middle of the park. Switches play. Callisto now. Wants Esposito. Gets him. Esposito now. He twists and turns. Can we get a shot on? He probably should have had a shot there, Callisto. He was close enough. Tried to find Esposito. Couldn't do so. And it'll be another goal kick here to Olympic to be taken by Nicholas Harpers, their goalkeeper. It's been good action in the first couple of minutes in this game. Already you can see the intent of both teams. They want to try and get on top early as Harpers now. Long ball. Looking up there for Penendis. Won't find him. Cleared there by MetroStars. Olympic have won themselves a throw-in. It's Butler Bowden, gets it forward, looking up there for Punendis. Metro clear. Bonarda chasing the ball, won't get it down. It'll go out. They're throw-in on the far side to Metro Stars, right at the halfway line. Carly now sends a long ball forward, looking up there for Callisto, won't find him. Carly gets his head to it. Esposito tries to come away with it. Gow sends it forward. Ping pong at the moment, aerial ping pong. It still hasn't touched the ground as referee sees a free kick there, and it will go to Metro Stars to be taken by Hamish Gow.
So Mark Leonard on the Facebook page, let's go Olympic, and also Nick Stephanopoulos, go Olympic. A few people on the Facebook page. Facebook page live on the Football Federation of SA's Facebook page as Gale takes a free kick, goes in board, header there. Backwards. The arms of the keeper though. Good opportunity there for Metro Stars as Harpers in the all orange. Goes up in the air, the goalkeeper. Headed there by Selenia. Matty Dorber. Tussling there with Zimopoulos. He'll go backwards. Matty Halliday. That goes over the sideline. Will be a throw-in. Taken here by Zimopoulos. Left side of the park. Goes down the line. Goes through to the silver. Karatzis was there as well. Over the sideline it goes once again. A throw-in. Zimopoulos for Olympics. Just over 5 minutes played. Match of the round. Proudly brought to you by Borrell. So it goes to Edba. Trying to find Karatzis, but Edba still got it. Back to Karatzis it goes. Goes in board. Tomazos. Kamara turns, can crack it, does so. Chance, oh. Good save there by the keeper in the end. Edba was almost there, but cleared here by Henderson.
Yeah, Metro Stars under a little bit of pressure. Olympic looking good in this first 5 minutes of the game as it's cleared there by Carmody, sends it forward. Here's an opportunity for Metro to go forward. Dorber now. Goes in board.
Oh, good ball.
It is a good ball. There's a shot on, but unfortunately for Wooding, it's come off the foot of one of the Olympic players and has gone out for a corner.
Just on the Facebook page again, Tony. Peter Dorber. Come on, Matthew Dorber. It's obviously his dad. And Darcy, brother, in Liverpool, UK. They're in Liverpool.
Lucky
What if
them.
they trialling? So it is on the corner kick.
Yeah, Hamish Gow to take this corner kick for Metro Stars. Goes short, looking at the front post, couldn't find anybody. Cleared there by Olympic. Comes off of Carly, and it will be a throw-in here right at the halfway line for Olympic. Simopoulos looks like he's going over to take it. Been a good opening in this first 5 minutes of this game. Simopoulos waiting for some movement. Wanted Kamara. Sends it forward. Should be cleared here by Metro with Solana. Looking up there for Bernarda. Won't find him. Kamara now for Olympic. Simopoulos goes forward, but the referee finds a free kick in the middle of the park. It'll go to Olympic for a foul on Kamara. And it will be Olympic to take this. Halliday over the ball. Matthew Halliday.
Thanks, bud. Thank you.
And so far, Rob, it's been a good first 5 or 6 minutes of this game.
Also, come on Olympic, Daniel Conning, all the Olympic supporters on Facebook page.
Well, let's get some Metro Stars ones going. As Thomas Brown it was, gets the ball back, goes all the way back to Harpers. Harpers now will have to be a little bit careful, gets a long ball forward. Carly clears it for Metro Stars. In the middle of the park, it's Olympic. They send it wide. Finds their captain in De Silva. De Silva now goes in board. Here's Adba. What can he do? He loses possession. Esposito sends it to Dorber. Dorber now goes forward. Bernarda He hangs on to the ball. This is good work. Esposito switches play quickly. This is good by Metro Stars. Can they get it forward? Gee, that wasn't so good there, but it was O'Donnell. Tried to get the ball across. Couldn't find anybody. It was too wide and too high, Rob, and it went out for
There's
a
a few
goal
players
kick.
with the ponytails. That's Karatzis with number 7.
Oh, it is too.
So I know you
There's
got
two
confused.
ponytails. Yes,
3, I think. Penendez has got ponytail
I'll just
too, I
say
reckon.
De Silva's on the other side with the orange, so I'll have to
There we
work
go.
that out. Orange boots.
So it'll be a goal kick. Same colour as the goalkeeper, the orange. As he goes over the halfway line in the way Solana. He'll be up there in the Sergio Milta medalist as well. He's had a good year. This little guy, Callisto's played well last week. Dorba, Kamara working hard. Had a chat with Kamara before the game. Trolled in Europe. Didn't quite work out as Gal goes to Dorba. Matty Dorba with his left foot. Nice looking cross too. In the way was Brown. Penendez to De Silva. Old De Silva got past the player. Still trying to get it, but it's come away. Goes to Esposito. Bernardo, 1-2.
Offside.
Ooh.
Do you know where he trialled, Robbie?
No, I don't. Somewhere in Europe. Didn't quite work out, I think.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I do have a result from State League 2 finals. Vipers defeating Adelaide Cobras 2-0, and tonight Adelaide Hills versus Gawler at the Hawks' Nest.
Okay, and that was offside, but there was good work there by Metro Stars going forward, and they look sharp. Both teams look sharp. As I said, it's whether the Olympic team can sustain it for 90 minutes as Harpers goes forward. This time he was looking for De Silva. Won't find him, the ball goes out. It'll be Carley to take the throw in. Just in front of the coach's box. Creeps forward, trying to find Wooding, won't do so. The ball goes out. It'll be another throw in. Again, Carley wants to take it quickly, but there's not much movement. Wants Callisto, who's basically...
Corner.
Yeah, he snuck into that forward area, didn't he, Rob?
Nice throw there by Carley. Got him almost into a forward movement. But a corner kick, number 2.
Yeah, second corner for the games, thanks to Green Play Australia.
So it is on the far side. Your wife, Cheryl, was watching the game as well, Tony?
Oh, that's lovely.
On the Facebook page, as the corner's taken, Liam Wooding swings it around. Chance, but getting away a free kick, Solana. Just fouling Matty Halliday. Did you hear any other news, Ryan, about Kamara? Or you
No, I'm just asking.
Okay.
I didn't know where he was.
Yeah, apparently in Europe somewhere. Looks sharp, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look sharp.
As it'll be Harpers to take this free kick. Just over the halfway line it goes. Penendez getting his head to it. Cooper O'Donnell was there, but into attack they go. Dangerously Brown. Finding Halliday. Gow, well done.
Oh.
Cheeky little player. Did well. And he wins himself a
Fernandez is
free
going to get a
kick.
card here if the referee saw what I saw, Rob.
Yeah, he did push him.
He did push it. I think it
I
was.
thought it was a foul on Penendez at first,
He's lucky to get away with that.
but a little bit of a retaliation
And
there.
Hamish Gow.
See the replay.
Only a small body, Rob, but he puts himself there, doesn't he?
Good lad.
And it will be Solana to take this free kick for Metro
Must have been
Stars.
just before that, yep.
Solana sends it forward, looking up there for Callisto off the head
Another corner.
of
Wait a minute.
Olympic. I think it might have been Penendez' head.
Nah, Halliday. Great
Halliday's
little ball
head.
there by Solana. Beautiful power drive in there. Had some just needed Metro Stars player to really get connection to that. It was a beautiful ball.
It certainly was, Ryan, and it will be a corner here to Metro Stars.
Yeah, Vicky Morgillo is one of the Metro Star supporters, so she's number 1. As the corner kick's taken.
Another beautiful ball in the
Yeah.
box.
Headed out, though, by Olympic. Only as far as O'Donnell to Bonarda. Bonarda, he's had a crack at it. That's not a bad crack. And well done,
Good shot.
because the keeper would have seen that right in the last second. Just see that replay, Tony. It's his shot. He would have just seen. Oh, yeah,
He's lucky to get to
he
that,
did
Rob.
see it. Didn't
Great work there by Bernardo. He saw that little opportunity and he went for it.
He's been a surprise packet to me.
Yes, he's been a very good player.
Yeah.
As Hamish Gow is going to take this corner for Metro Stars. Gow sends it near post, headed out there by Olympic. Karatzis now gets his head to it. Metro in possession. Kamara's with him. Karatzis comes off of Karatzis' boot, and it will be a throw in here to Metro. O'Donnell wants Dorber. It's probably too short for him. Now Dorber with the ball. What can he do? He's got players everywhere around him. O'Donnell gets it in. It should be cleared there by Halliday. Only as far as Gow takes a shot. It dips, but gee, right at the last moment that dipped. And this game's been good, very good so far. Good action. Metro Stars just looking like they're getting on top in the last couple of minutes or so.
It's a good leg, Gow, Ryan.
Yeah, very good
Looks
player.
the goods to me.
Got a very good technical ability.
Must be the futsal that gave him that ability.
Definitely, Rob. The skills.
I know he's good at futsal as well. As it is Olympic trying to go into attack. It is Edba. Edba's there. Goes all the way back to the keeper in Harpers. So Harpers goes into attack. Offside.
Gee. Must have
Back from offside position.
Back, yep.
Oh, shit. Anyhow, it'll be a free kick to Olympic. Brown goes into attack. Gee, no one there though. In the way is Henderson over the sideline it goes. It will be a throw-in. So the throw-in will be on the far side. Gow's there again, he's in everything. Referee Verdicchio sees an infringement, free kick to Metro Stars.
Metro want to take it quickly, but they're going to leave it for their goalkeeper, Carmody. Long ball forward, looking for Dorber. Gee, Karatzis has got an opportunity here for Olympic. Oh, terrible tackle there by Karatzis on Gow, and this will be the first yellow card of the game. And that was a late tackle there by Karatzis after having lost the ball. And he goes into the book. And the first yellow card of the game. It will be Salanya, Anthony, to take this free kick. Metro just looking that little bit sharper in the last couple of minutes or so. Waiting for the whistle. Gets it now. Salanya sends a beautiful ball forward. Looking up there for Callisto. Also Bernardo won't find them. It should be cleared here. Eventually is, but there's a free kick and it's going to Olympic on a tackle on Urba there. Olympic to take this free kick. Right at the halfway line. We've played 16 and a half minutes in this game. The score is still Olympic 0, Metro Stars 0.
So it goes out to Zimopoulos. Winning it though is Metro Stars, Matty Dorber. He's got a bit of pace. Gets to the line, head down, gets a nice looking cross. He's in good touch at the moment, Dorber. Struggled to make the first 11, didn't he?
He's been a bit unlucky this year.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
the last 4 or 5 weeks he's been in it.
And he's taking that opportunity, Rob.
Been better
that's what it's about. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Same with Gow. Gow with the ball. Swings it in. Chance for Metro Stars. Cleared. Goes to Liam Wooding. Wooding goes out back to O'Donnell. Loses out though. Hale de Silva. Good skills. Finding Karatzis. Goes short to De Silva. Ends up with Halliday to Brown. Fernandez helping out in defence. Switches play. Karatzis. O'Donnell loses out. Try to get to the ball. Karatzis does well. He goes on his own. Tries to go through 3 players. Go to Kamara. Kamara's got the ball. Chance for good tackle. And a free kick. In the end, for Olympic in a dangerous position too.
I'd like to have a look at the replay there, Rob, because I'm not sure that there was a lot in that. We'll soon pick it up on the replay if we can.
I didn't quite get that.
But referee Verdicchio has given a free kick, and this is in a dangerous spot here for Metro Stars.
We know Penundas can hit it. De Silva can.
And who's it
Do
going
a
to
trickery.
be? Even Erdber's picked up the ball, Rob, so it could be any one of those. As Kamara stays down, so obviously he is hurt. And they don't want to lose another player because he's exciting, Kamara. Just getting some attention there, Rob.
So, yep, trainers on the park. So it's still 0-0. We play just approaching the 19th minute mark. That's on the Green Play Australia scoreboard and also the time clock. And not forgetting the elimination final is proudly brought to you by Boral. Yes, Bomber?
Yeah, I just want to go through, while we've got a break in play, just go through some stats. Olympic had 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 off target. They had committed 3 fouls, had 3 saves and had that 1 yellow card. For Metro Stars, they had 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 off target, committed 4 fouls, had 4 corners, made 1 save and had 2 offsides. These stats are brought to you by Green Play Australia.
So over the ball is Edinburgh and Penundas. Penundas likes to crack him. Erba is shaping to hit it. Who's your money on, Tony?
Oh, I'm on Erdber.
I'm on Penundas.
Okay, one of us is going to be right, Rob.
I think you're right, though. I think it's going to be Erba. He's shaping to hit it. I reckon Penundas, he'll be there. As Edinburgh's got it, he's going to go for it. Swings it around.
Great
the line.
save.
Saved by player
Henderson.
or keeper?
Henderson header off the line.
Henderson heading it off the line. We'll see that replay in a minute. Player going down. It is a throw-in. Play continues. We'll pick up that replay in a minute as it goes out. Big cross there. Chance for Olympic. Edinburgh. He goes to the line, trying to go to the line, and they've won themselves the corner kick. We'll look at that replay now, if we can get it.
A magnificent free kick there by Edinburgh, Rob, and I almost saw it going in until the last minute. Henderson. Let's have a look at this. There it is. Henderson drops back, and luckily he did because that was probably heading.
Oh, maybe the keeper saved
goalkeeper might have touched that.
Yeah.
As
I reckon you're right. I reckon the keeper touched it.
As Carmody sends it forward now. Callisto tries to send Bernarda.
They've been okay, Ryan. I think
It's
Olympic.
actually not Bernarda.
Olympic?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're giving Metros a bit of a test. It's not going to be... it was never going to be a walk in the park. Their their lineup is pretty strong. It's the bench that may hurt them.
Carly now looking for Esposito, but they've lost the ball. The ball goes out. Olympic now taking ascendancy. Here's Kamara. Goes all the way back. Butler Bowden. They get it forward there. Through Halliday. Henderson goes back. All the way back to Carmody. Back to Henderson, under pressure there, Gow. Oh, Kamara, straight to Kamara. Can they get the ball forward? Here's Edbar!
Oh, save.
Great save there by Carmody. He should have put that away. And he may come back to rue that miss, Rob, because that was a great save. Carmody closed him down so quickly, but you've got to score from those opportunities.
So they're going to attack Metro Stars, been Olympic the last 5 minutes. They've had a couple of good chances with that free kick and that shot by Erba. As it goes to O'Donnell. We'll pick up that replay in a minute as it goes short to Wooding. Gow, under the pump at the moment, Metro. Pushing it around, Dorbar, trying to find Esposito. Esposito runs with it, looks for support. Gets it through Bernarda. Bernarda holds on to it. Goes around, looking to shape to shoot. As well done, Kamara, almost winning the ball. Tomazos was there, and he'll get the free kick.
It will be a free kick to Olympic.
So we'll look at the replay now, Tony. As it went.
There was a foul on
wrong
Samasos.
replay. That's okay. So it'll be a free kick in the meantime.
It'll be Halliday to take the free kick for Olympic. We've had a great first 23 minutes of this game as Olympic go wide. Send it forward. Brown now. Long ball forward. Looking up there for Erba. Won't find him. Metro Stars should come away with the ball. Carly Sidesteps De Silva now. De Silva's straight at him. He gives away a foul. It'll be a free kick right at the halfway line for Metro Stars. It'll be Carly to take it. Wanted to take it quickly, but decides against it. Carly switches play, goes to Henderson. Henderson now with some space in front of him. He'll use it. Solania. Anthony Solania, who's been really good this year, sends it forward. Wooding, Dorber. Can he find somebody in the middle? No, he can't. It'll be cleared there again by Halliday. Here comes Punendes, goes out wide, finds De Silva. De Silva, good tackle there by Carly. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw in right at the halfway line to Olympic.
So Olympic with the throw-in on the far side. Who was it taken? Is that Butler Bowden?
Yes.
He takes the throw. Kamara's there. It was Butler Bowden. As they go, trying to find Edinburgh. Doing well, Henderson. He bullocked his way through a few players. Dorber with the ball. Good touch though by Karatzis. Well done, Karatzis. Chance for Olympic to go into attack. But Henderson stops him. With a little cheeky tackle there by Hendo. And gives away the free kick. Olympic with the free kick. It'll be Matty Halliday to take this free kick. Actually, De Silva, Captain De Silva, will take it. Waiting for his charges to move forward. Approaching the 25th minute mark as he chips it in. Chance for Olympic. Cleared here. Henderson runs with it. Looking for the ball. Still in the back lines. Looks like Dorber was there. Goes to Esposito. Chance for Metro Stars. Can they get something going? Goes out to Callisto. Doesn't score much. Could crack it, but it always goes up.
And that's why he doesn't score much. He's got to do a lot better than that. That's a poor finish from a good player.
Well, he was under pressure.
Nah, sorry.
No,
he
wasn't
had a
under
lot of
pressure.
time to get his first touch right and at least
But he's not a
make the
renowned
goalkeeper
goal
work.
scorer.
He's
He
playing
works
in
hard though.
He's playing in a midfield position.
Yeah.
Those positions, you've got to be hitting targets.
You have to say, though, that was a great build-up by Metro Stars. Well worked. As it will be Olympic. Take the goal kick in the middle of the park. It was Henderson to Dorber. Here's Callisto again. Wooding. Looking up there for Callisto. Still Wooding. He's going to take a shot. Comes off of...
that's not
it was
offside, is it?
offside. I was going to say
yeah.
comes off of Butler Bowden, I think it was. But it was offside.
Wouldn't a
And-
deflection mean not offside? I don't know about that.
Well, it might
Should
have
that
been...
be offside, Ryan? Am I right or not wrong?
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused myself.
Might have been offside as the ball
he
was kicked.
yeah.
Rather
Yeah,
than
but it
after.
deflected.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
it might
but-
have been offside as the ball was shot.
Before it got
So
deflected.
there. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying to you, before the actual deflection. As it is a free kick in the middle of the park. Gow. It's been a really good first half so far by both teams. We've seen a lot of action, no goals unfortunately. As it is Solania sends it forward, trying to find
Esposito.
Esposito. He thinks he's won himself a throw-in, but the assistant says it's going the other way, and it'll be Olympic to take it. They find Kamara. Here's Esposito. He's been in everything. Hamish Gow tries a 1-2 with Dorber. Doesn't come off. Here's Esposito again. He's been good too. Gets brought down. And it will
Oh,
be
He
a
just fell
free
down,
kick.
didn't he? That was a
I think that there was a touch on him, but it will be a free kick here
fair touch.
to Metro
Let's
Stars.
see this replay.
Oh, not much in that, was there? And
Oh,
we
well.
have Wooding and Gow both over the ball. It looks like it's going to be Hamish Gow to take this free kick for Metro Stars. We're at the 28th minute of this game. It's still 0-0 by both these teams. A lot of action, no goals as the referee blows the whistle. Gow goes far post, looking up there for Dorber, won't find him. And the ball is plucked
Well done, Harpers.
in the air by Harpers.
Throws it out, goes to Butler Bowden. Butler Bowden with the O-N, not E-N. I asked him today. We get confused all the time. I think the Federation has got him as D-E-N. It's D-O-N. Butler Bowden. It is on the left side of the park. As it goes down the line, Bonata. Gal. Looking, and the referee saw an infringement. So it'll be a free kick. Brown to take it. Halliday back to Brown. A little bit of pressure on him from Bonata, which made him kick the ball over to the sideline. So it'll be a throw into Metro Stars. Approaching the 29th minute mark. Green Play Australia time clock. It is still 0-0. Is that Dorber?
Dorber.
He's done well, isn't he? Gets a cross back. He is sharp at the moment. Playing really well. Another corner kick. Bomber, I think it's their 4th or 5th.
5 corners for Metro Stars compared to Adelaide Olympic 1. So these stats are brought to you by Green Play Australia.
Thanks, Bomber.
I'd like to see Esposito getting the positions that Callisto's getting in.
Wooding with a corner kick, swings it around, looking for play there. It's
Solana.
Solana knows how to score.
Ryan, do you agree with me there? I think Callisto's the one, Esposito's the one that should be getting in those positions that Callisto's finding himself in, because he's a finisher and Callisto's not.
Yeah, I just think it's the position they're playing. If it's one of the players, it should be Liam Wooding be getting in those positions, and Callisto's not. As you can see, as they're lining up there, Callisto's a bit more advanced than Wooding.
So it goes out. Callisto gets it short. Goes out trying to find Bonata. Esposito. A clever cross actually on the ground, but cleared here by Olympic. Solana again in the way. Fernandez is there.
Oh,
Playing in the midfield. Goes to Solana. Cleared here by Carly. Goes to Esposito. He can shoot from there. And just wide of the mark. Keeper didn't even touch it. Good opportunity by Metro Stars. And it is a goal kick.
Just overran the ball a little bit. Didn't have enough space to swing properly on that ball.
If you have a look at the replay, there's very good defending there by Halliday. It was easy for a defender to lose his mind and have that rush of blood and dive in. Have you probably seen Esposito? I think he was waiting for that from Halliday, but very good defending. Closed him out quick, but didn't commit and allowed Esposito and made Esposito
though, didn't he,
shoot. But to rush his shot, not be composed.
As
good point.
Olympic now get to that ball, send it out wide. That was Simopoulos, I think it was. Yes, it was. Here's Wooding now with the ball for Metro. Sends it forward, looking for Dorber. In the meantime, Dorber gives away a free kick, and it will be Olympic to take it there. Halliday over the ball. Goes out wide. That was Brown. Butler Bowden. Looking for his captain into Silva. Goes back to Butler Bowden, who should send it forward now. He does. Looking up there for Erba. Gets to the ball. Still in possession. Sends it out wide. Finds Karatzis. Karatzis now. Side steps. Looking up there for Kamara. Goalkeeper should get to that one. He does. Again, good work here by both teams. Attacking really well and looking dangerous when they go forward.
Kamara was caught flat-footed there. That was great build-up play and work there by Karatzis, but Kamara was caught flat-footed, not expecting it.
He's played well, Karatzis. A lot of runs as it goes to Captain De Silva. Gets brought down. Matthew Dorber and George Sonis just clashing there. Nothing into it. So it'll be Brown looking for De Silva. Goes out straight to Carmody. Both keepers again wearing the same colour. Thought it wasn't allowed. Anyhow, goes into attack. And a free kick. Giving away again is Bonata. He's not happy. Referee has a chat with him, Christian Verdicchio. Free kick to Olympic.
I think the referee's been good so far, Rob. He's picked up everything that needs to be picked up, and both teams have put on a good display so far tonight. I've really enjoyed this game because it's been positive. Both teams have been attacking, trying to score a goal, and it's been exciting, even though there is no goals. Punendis now, back to his goalkeeper. They send it forward. MetroStars, Esposito in the middle of the park, goes all the way back, finds Solana. Solana now goes short. Solana again. That's a beautiful ball looking up there for Callisto. Can he find him? He won't. Should be cleared here by Olympic. Halliday, Punendis, tackled there by Gao. Here's De Silva. Out wide, Butler Bowden. They go inboard, find some Marsos. Here's Kamara. Kamara twists and turns. He's going to take a shot. Comes off of Henderson again. The ball is cleared. There's not going to be anyone there for MetroStars. As
well done, Bernarda.
It was Bernarda. There'll be a throw in here to Thermopoulos. They go short. Finds Erba, but he loses possession. Callisto now for Metro. Kamara doing some good work. Goes through three players. Finds Erba. He's going to have to go backwards. Finds Karatzis. There's no one on the far post, so he's going to have to hold it up. Goes inboard to Marsos. Goes Thermopoulos. It will be cleared there by Dorba. Sends a long ball forward. Tells Bernarda go and chase it. It will be cleared there by Brown. And a throw in here to MetroStars.
Great. I just want to know, Ryan, with Adelaide, 35 minutes gone, Adelaide is still 0-0. Do you think Steve Jonas will be happy with the result so far?
Who, sorry? George.
George
Sonis.
George Sonis.
There's a shot there in the end into the arms of the keeper.
Yeah, probably. Probably be happy going to 0-0. I think he would have liked to go up 1-0 Fussweb, but I had a very good chance. But yeah, he would be happy to go in 0-0.
Goes to Kamara. Kamara with the ball. Left side of the park to Karatzis. Goes out towards De Silva. De Silva looking for no one in particular for the fence. He goes out for a goal kick here at the Velo Stadium. Yes, Ryan?
No, I'm just thinking what Olympic have, what Raiders didn't have last week. They're giving MetroStars defence something to think about.
They have. As it goes centre of the ground, Callisto went up. Got his head to it. Trying to keep it in. Esposito did well, actually. Kept it in play. Cleared here by Brown. And as far as O'Donnell. Goes out to Wooding. Carley's there on the left side of the park. Cleverly goes to Dorba. Dorba's got 2 or 3 there. De Silva did well. Cleverly does to the right-hand side of the park. Good touch there by Erba finding Kamara, but well read there by Wooding. Midfield's working hard of MetroStars. As Solana to Henderson. Henderson with the ball, left side of the park. Over the halfway line. Looking towards Dorba. That goes over the sideline. It will be a throw-in. MetroStars. Looks like Carley will take this one.
Carley now. Finds Dorba. Dorba over his head. Probably not what was required then. Ball goes out. It will be a goal kick here to Olympic. We've played 37 minutes in this game. It's still 0-0. Both teams attacking hard. Probably the best opportunity fell to Fausto Erba. Couldn't put it away. Good save there by Carmody. As Nicholas Harpus now takes this goal kick. Sends it right up to the halfway line. Punendis gets his head to it. Should be cleared here by Metro. Certainly is. Here's Bernarda now. Can he find somebody in the middle? He's got players streaming in. Here's Dorba! Gee, a little flick there, but a good save there by Harpus. Unfortunately, couldn't get in the direction that he wanted on that, but he had a great opportunity, and that's probably 1-1 there, Ryan, as far as great opportunities.
Agreed.
There's a chance Metro to clear the ball, goes back to Carmody. It was a good flick there by Dorber. Keeper, he's doing well though, Harpers. Being the reserve keeper coming in place of Vaughan, got hurt on Wednesday night. As they go into attack again. Callisto, Solania. Not a good ball, well read there by Halliday. Penendez, De Silva, right side of the park. Penendez switches it. Karatis, left side of the park, goes one way. Zimopoulos is there. You get the cross, not bad looking cross actually, but too close. Keeper takes it, quickly throws it out. They're going into attack. This is 3 against 3 at the moment. Dorber quickly into attack they go. Hit the back of a Olympic player out for a throw-in.
It'll be Dorber with the ball. He's going to leave it for Carley, Stefan Carley, right in front of the Olympic coaching box. Stefan Carley wants Gow, finds him back to Carley, sends it forward, but that'll go straight to Harpers. Should be cleared here by Harpers.
Just on the Facebook page, Bruno Quincy, I think I know Bruno, saying who won. I think he's talking about Campbelltown as they go into attack. I'll get that in a minute. Into the, the Carmody headed it out, goes to Karatzis. To Halliday as they're pushing it around. It will be a free kick, another yellow card.
I don't think there was
This
a lot in
time-
that. He was going for the ball, don't you think?
Yeah, it was nothing malice.
Was that to
It was
Dorber
late.
or
Yeah,
Bonata?
it was Dorber.
And going back
Yeah,
to
it was
Quincy, Campbelltown won, mate. Campbelltown 2-0. They are straight into the grand final.
We'll just pick that up on the replay, Rob. I think they were both going for the ball there, but unfortunate. But he's okay, he's up, and it will be Halliday to take the free kick.
So is that that's the second yellow card,
Yep,
isn't it?
second yellow card. Halliday goes short, finds Punendas, sends it out wide, finds De Silva, crosses the ball, looking up there for Erba, won't find him. Here's Solana, gets it forward. Finds Bernardo. He's got Olympic players all around him. He'll have to go all the way back. He does. Carley sends a long ball forward. Won't find anyone there. It should be cleared here by Zimopoulos. It will.
And Ronald Jurkovic. Hey lads, any clue why Kyron Morris isn't starting? Well, it's pretty simple. I think Carley and O'Donnell, the two guys playing in the wing back or the back lines, are playing very well, aren't they?
Yeah,
Morris is on the bench.
Both the boys have played well, and Morris has just found it hard to break back into this team. We know he's a really quality
Good
player,
yes.
and I'm sure that he'll get his chance at some stage as the ball is thrown in. Oh, good work there. Here's an opportunity for Callisto. Tries to send Bernardo, won't be able to do so. Esposito goes to Gow.
Oh, handball, no.
Still in possession. Here's Dorber. Looks sharp. He's got Carley on the overlap. Uses him. Gets the ball in. Looking out there for Gow. Callisto needs to shoot.
Too much.
Good clearance there again by Zimopoulos. That's Karatzis. Goes all the way back. Looking up there for Erba. Punendas now.
Jeez, Solana.
Intercepted there, Solana. Solana sends, looking for the back post. That was Dorber. But out
that's a
comes
no goal.
Harpers.
Beautiful ball in there by Solana.
He's a great
Out comes
player.
Harpers and relieves the pressure.
So in the back lines, De Silva. Metro got some class in their team. So is Olympic and De Silva. Actually not a good ball, easily cut out there by Esposito. Chance for Metro Stars, goes down. What's another free kick? This time Vidicchio not falling for it. As it goes to De Silva, Captain De Silva. Intercepting though, it is Henderson. Nice ball to Bernardo. Callisto making a run.
Go, Matty.
Bernardo switches it right side. He's going to get to it. Matt Dorber does so. He's got a chance to cross it now. Decides to go towards Bernardo. He gets a nice looking cross. They've had a lot of those in this first half. It's controlled there by Carley. He can crack it from there.
Oh, that's a free
He's got a
kick.
nice left foot and a chance for Metro Stars. deep into this first half.
Important for Olympic to try and get into the sheds at 0-0. They're starting to not fall away, but it's important they keep this 0-0 scoreline.
As it's Esposito and Hamish Gow both over the ball. We both know that they can't hit him. I'll put my money on Esposito for this one. He's been a prolific goal scorer for this club. Esposito now waiting for the whistle. Can Metro Stars get one on the board just before half time? It's certainly not what Olympic want. They want to go in, as Ryan said, at least at 0-0. As referee Verdicchio blows the whistle. Esposito into the wall. Has another go twice. This time off to Silva. The ball goes on the far post. Is that Carly? It is Carly. Gets the ball square across. Waiting for someone to come in on it. Can't do so. It should fall to Harpers. It does. And he'll relieve the pressure. And as Ryan said, they'll want to go in at the very least at 0-0.
So it'll be Harpers to take this kick over the half line. It goes. Gee, Solana again got up, winning the ball. Oh, I thought Gow was winning it. Edinburgh did well. Callisto goes all the way back to his keeper. Carmody switches play only as far as Butler Bowden. Finding De Silva, Captain De Silva. Turn by free kick to Olympic. De Silva quickly takes it, switches it to Karatzis. Left side of the park, goes one way then the other. Cuts it back, chance! Good cut back there by Karatzis, or along the ground it went. Chance for Olympic. Good game first half. We're approaching time on right now.
And it will be Olympic to take this throw in. It'll be Tsimopoulos. He's been good. It's an opportunity for Edinburgh. Slips it. Tomasos. Goes back post looking for Karatzis. Finds him. Kamara now. Can they get a shot on? This is good defending here by Metro Stars. Tomasos gets it far post. De Silva gets it in board. Comes off the head of Erdbar. Not a bad try. Probably a little bit too high for him. He couldn't direct it down. And it will go out. It'll be a goal kick here to Metro Stars. And it's been one of the better first halves I've seen, Rob, in a game. It's been
both teams have had
both
opportunities,
teams,
haven't they?
and attacking. It's been good attacking soccer and exciting for the crowd that's here to watch this final tonight.
So Carmody will take this goal kick.
If Erba didn't get to that ball, I think Karatzis would have had a free header there. He was coming into that from the back post there, and he beat his defender, got in front of him. I reckon Karatzis would have gone to that.
So Carmody takes the goal kick over the head, and referee Verdicchio calls it for half time. So half time here at the Valeo Football Centre. They go in at 0-0.
Got Anthony Solana here.
Metro Stars.
Good first half. Expected that from Olympic?
Yeah, no, it was a very tight first half. We had a few chances on the break, and also we had a lot of possession, but no, it's very tight so far.
They had a few players out. That sometimes can be difficult for you with mindset and also the unexpected.
Oh, we came in worrying about what we were going to do today. We didn't know who was going to be on the pitch. We didn't really care, to be honest. We just knew what we had to do to win this game, and so far so good. Hopefully we can get a goal in the second half.
Good luck second half.
So Ryan Marveja having a chat with the captain, Anthony Solana. The field captain today, the club captain is on the bench, Michael Delosio, coming back from injury. But yeah, good first half by both teams, Ryan.
Yeah, very good first half, boys. Yeah, like you said, both teams had their chances. Both teams could have been 1-0 up. I think both teams will be happy though. Metro Stars maybe not as much, but both teams, I feel both coaches will be happy going to the sheds 0-0.
Yeah, well, as I said, I think it's one of the best first halves I've seen. It's exciting, end to end. This is just what we want to see on this type of game. Both teams not scared to go forward, not scared to push players forward, and that's what you want to see. We haven't had a goal, but it's been exciting.
It's coming.
It's certainly no complaints. Well, there has to be a goal in this game, Rob, to get a result.
There will definitely be a goal.
Yeah, look, and I can't. So far, Olympic have not slowed down from the start of this game.
Done well.
They haven't shown any.
Maybe their game on Wednesday
fatigue.
night will show in the second half because maybe they might run out of legs. They did go to a extra time last week as well, so it is tough on Olympic. They've got 4 or 5 players out from last week's game, so it is going to be hard. But we'll go through the all-important stats for half-time. Thank you, Bomber.
Yeah, the stats brought to you, first half stats brought to you by Greenplay Australia. So Olympic had 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 off target. They committed 7 fouls, had 1 corner, 5 saves, and received 1 yellow card. For MetroStars, they had 9 shots, 4 on target, 5 off target, committed 12 fouls, had 5 corners, made 4 saves, had 3 offsides and the 2 yellow cards.
Okay, it is half-time here at the Uvalo Football Centre. It is 0-0. Adelaide Olympic up against Metro Stars. We'll have a bit of a break. We'll be back after half-time. Thank you, and watch the highlights at half-time.
So why do RAA members enjoy that winning feeling?
Well, because having access to a range of trusted products gives them peace of mind. And the more RAA products they have, the more they save. And they get discounts at a huge range of events and retail partners. And they feel good about RAA community programs and sponsorships.
You guys don't miss a thing, do you?
It's all part of how we do more for our members and for South Australia.
7,000 Insta followers.
Wow.
But I didn't expect one of them to run into the back of my car.
No, but with your RAA comprehensive car insurance, if it's a write-off, you get the sum insured or market value, whatever's highest.
Oh, that's good.
Because all claims are handled here in SA, it won't be a hassle for you.
Great.
Looks like it was a bit more than a double tap.
Hashtag dad joke.
We do more. Get a quote today.
Okay, we're back here at the Velo Football Centre as it is 0-0. Olympic against MetroStars. Hope you enjoyed those first half highlights as the second half is just about to commence here at the Velo Football Centre. Can Metro go into the next week's prelim final against Comets, or can Olympic get there against Comets as the ball goes towards Kamara? Try and see if Ryan can pick up any changes that's happened. Could be a free kick there. It is. So free kick to MetroStars, or is it Olympic?
No, Olympic.
Olympic. No changes, Ryan?
Just had a quick geese across the park and no changes.
So left-hand side of the park. Olympic going into attack. Fernandez there. Goes back. Karatzis. Simopoulos was there. Cleared here by O'Donnell. Cooper O'Donnell. It's come unstuck. Esposito. One-on-one at the moment. Goes in trying to find, but well read there by Butler Bowden. Saw the danger. Clears it over the sideline.
There's good work there by Butler Bowden. It'll be a throw in here to MetroStars to be taken by Carley. Stephen Carley sends it forward. Looking up there for Bernardo, I think it is. He can't keep it in. It goes out again. It'll be another throw in here to Metro. Carley again with the ball. Stephen Carley looks like he's going to take a long throw.
Looks like he's in jail there.
Does. Looking up there for a Bernardo. Won't find him. Here's Gow. Gets his head to it. Goes all the way back to Henderson. Not a good ball there. Panides comes away with it. There's an opportunity now in the middle of the parks to Marsos. Goes out wide. Tries to find Karatzis. Here's Kamara now. He's only got Adelaide in the middle. Kamara tries to sidestep Solanya, but he won't do that. Solanya sends a long ball forward. Looking up there for Dorba. Cleared there by
Brown,
I think it was. In the middle of the park. Here's Tomatsos. Good work here by both defence. They're getting on top at the moment. Here's Gow. With some space in front of him. Uses it, goes to Wooding. Wooding sidesteps, goes inboard, finds Callisto. If he would have found Dorba, then they could have been in trouble. Olympic on the far side. Karatzis still with the ball. Karatzis, will he take a shot? He should. Kamara! Can he get a shot on? He should have. I don't know what they're waiting for to pull that trigger. Henderson with Kamara. Here's Henderson. I should say there's Kamara with a shot. But it wasn't on target, and it went wide.
Very nice play there by Karatzis. You've seen him cut in quite a few times in this game, and even he scored some absolute weldies when he cuts in and goes for some runs.
Yeah, did a good job there, Kamara. Olympic now trying to go forward. Cut out there by Wooding it was. Going to be a throw in here to Olympic on the far side, trying to get it forward, trying to find Karatzis. Won't do so. Here's Dorba. Gets it to Wooding. Wooding sends it forward, looking up there for Callisto. Back to Wooding. Should be cleared there by Simopoulos. Here's Wooding trying to go forward. It's a bit scrappy the start of this second half so far. The ball will eventually go out and it will be a throw in to MetroStars. Looks like trying to pick up the player there. O'Donnell, is it? I think
Correct.
it is. O'Donnell there goes to Dorber. Dorber tries to get it
Corner,
across. Dorber still with it. Eventually it goes out. It'll be a goal kick here to Olympic.
So goal kick to Olympic. Taken here by Harpers. Still 0-0 here at Velo Football Centre. Don't forget today's match, or tonight's match, proudly brought to you by Boral. So Harpers will take this goal kick. Left side of the park. Almost a handball there. Referee sees it. Free kick to Olympic. So it'll be taken here quickly.
Oh, terrible.
It's a terrible free kick. Who took that one? Matty.
Wasn't
No,
Halliday.
Zimopoulos.
Sinopoulos, correct.
So it'll be the keeper, Nicholas Harpers, who'll take this goal kick. Decides to go short. That's not Harpers, it's Carmody, sorry. Why is that Carmody? Getting confused with two oranges. As it goes out. Kamara. Yes, I know they changed ends. They're both wearing orange though. As it goes to Tomazos. Keeper O'Donnell was there. Over the sideline it goes. Throw in. Metro Stars go in board. Wooding. Chips it. Trying to find Bernarda. Goes out. Now it's Bernarda. Is that Callisto? Back to Bernarda. Charge. Esposito goes straight to him. It's gone,
It's gone in.
through the legs. And Metro Stars take the lead here at the Velo Football Centre. Luckily in the end. Should have put it into the back of the net, but decided to go through his legs. And into the back of the net it goes. So Metro Stars won. Olympic new as you see the replay, Tony.
Yeah, I thought it was lucky there, Esposito.
Through his hands, actually.
Should have done better with that, but Harper's kind of let it slip. Yeah, here we go. Here's Esposito taking the
through his
shot.
legs.
He just come off his glove and through his legs, and that's unfortunate there for Adelaide Olympic. And could we see the floodgates open now? That's a big disappointment for Olympic.
So Esposito scoring in the 52nd minute mark.
That's terrible goalkeeping, boys.
Yes, I have
Well,
to
Esposito should have done better than that, shouldn't he?
Despite the finish,
luckily
terrible
in the-
finish,
yeah,
but terrible
100%.
goalkeeping.
As Olympic try to go forward. Punendis now with the ball. Still has possession. Here come Metro Stars again. Bernarda tries to go forward. Kamara now. Can he get to that ball? Henderson will get there first. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw in here. It looks like Butler Bowden to take this throw in for Olympic.
So Olympic will take this throw in. Butler Bowden looking for some support. Can they come back into this game? 1-0 Metro Stars. Luckily going through the legs of the keeper. Leading 1-0 Metro Stars. Esposito the goal scorer. De Silva the captain. Goes in board. Cleared here by Solana. Captain Solana today. Delosio, the club captain, on the bench.
What a luxury to have the quality of your captain on the bench, Rob. Just goes to show how strong the squad is of Metro Stars.
Dylan Smith on the bench as well.
It's a very strong bench there, as it will be Carmody to send a long ball
Cohen
forward.
Morris.
Looking up there for Bernarda, comes off his head, cleared there by Olympic. Goes to Karatzis. Karatzis sidesteps. Timopoulos tries to get it forward. Only as far as Henderson, I think it is, on the far side. Is it? No, it's not Henderson. It's O'Donnell, is it? Wanting players to just calm down a little bit. Here's Callisto. Rocky Callisto, what can he do? He's got players of Olympic all the way around him. He's still got possession. Tries to slip it through. Dorber trying to get to that ball. He can't. Eventually the ball goes out, and it will be a throw-in here to Olympic. We've played 54 minutes in this game, Rob, and the score is 1-0 to Metro Stars. A goal to Esposito in the 52nd minute.
Just scraping into the top 6, and Metro got a chance if they can hold on to play Comets next week in the prelim final. Obviously the winner will play Campbelltown in the grand final September 14th. Cooper Stadium, De Silva, Haywood De Silva does a pirouette. Goes back to Tomasos. Kamara, 2 players on him. He wins himself a free kick. As Captain De Silva. De Silva quickly takes it.
Should have waited there.
Should have been a handball though. But Christian Vidicchia, the referee, deemed it accidental. Dorber loves to run. Look at him run. It's like a racehorse on the far side, or a greyhound. We've got the greyhound tracks on the far side. It'll be a throw into Olympic. Taking it, Zimopoulos. Takes it down the line. Looking for Erba. Goes up in the air, getting a bit cold, Tony. Getting his gloves on. He's got his beanie on, he's got the blanket. Just needs his wife here. That's all.
Hi Cheryl, how you going?
Goes down the line and over the sideline for a throw-in.
It'll be a throw-in here to Olympic. Panides, or it's Samopoulos over the ball. Sends a long ball forward. Looking up there for Panides, can't find him. Callisto gets brought down. It'll be a free kick here to Metro Stars. Accidental that was, both players down.
Punendas.
But I think he's okay. Big difference in size there, Rob, between Punendas and Callisto. Well, I think Punendas came off second best.
I think they kicked each other there in that replay.
And it will be a free kick here. Standing over the ball is Solana. He's taken some excellent free kicks so far tonight. Speared them in, as Ryan says. This time he doesn't. He goes short. Wooding, what can he do? Sidesteps one.
Bonata.
It's Bonata. Tries to get it in. And it will be a goal kick. No, it will be a corner to Metro Stars. And they're looking menacing.
First one, Bomber?
Yeah, first corner for the
half.
second half.
And I think that goal in the 52nd minute has deflated Olympic just that little bit. Just taken the sails out of... still plenty of time. And it will be Callisto on the far side.
It's Wooding.
It's Wooding. Wooding goes in board, trying to find... that time I think is O'Donnell. Nobody there, and it will be a throw in here to Olympic. And here's a card coming out. That's silly.
That's just dumb.
Bonata. That was silly.
Dumb. It's not the 85th minute. It's the 55th minute.
You don't need to do that, do you? I mean, there's no need for it. It's a throw in after all.
Exactly right. And it's not the 90th minute. It's the 57th minute. You know what I mean? There's no need to time waste.
He might have got one last week
left.
too. I'm not sure, but
he's got to be careful, doesn't he?
3 yellow cards gives you a suspension.
Well, he doesn't want to do that. As the ball goes out again, it will be another throw in. This time it'll be to Metro Stars to be taken by Carly. Referee says to him, go back, because he's taken it from the wrong position. Stefan Carly back in his own half. Wants some movement, hasn't got any at the moment. Goes inboard, that's a good throw. Finds Solana. Solana now sends it forward. Looking up there for Bernardo. It will be intercepted there by Olympic. On the far side, it's Karatzis. Karatzis wants Punendas. Can he get to that ball? Good interception there by Metro. It was Solana. Quickly taken. Kamara there, but it should be cleared here by Metro. He's been my best man on the park so far. Solana, that's not a great ball though. He's looking up there for Dorber. He's quick, but he's not that quick. And it will be Olympic to come away with the ball. They send a long ball forward again, looking for Kamara, won't find him. Esposito now, the goal scorer, sidesteps. That's not a great ball either, and so far both teams are just giving the ball away. Here's De Silva, wants a 1-2 there with Butler Bowden, won't get it.
Terrible play.
And Ryan, what's going on? They're just giving the ball away to each other.
Not sure. I'm lost for
They
words.
haven't been able to put two passes together in the second half.
That's another ball they've
It was
lost.
such a brilliant first half, but so far in the second half, it's both
Substitution,
teams
boys.
just giving the ball away, and it'll be the first substitution of the game. It'll be
Yeah, Bernardo did get a
Tomazos.
yellow card last week, so that's his second. So next week if he gets a yellow card, he'll miss the grand final.
Tomazos off his boys.
And, number 11, is it?
Correct. Number 11, correct, boys.
Telegenis.
Is that who's on?
Yes,
Alexandros
correct.
Kotologinas, yes.
He's gone up.
Telegenis on.
He's gone up forward, with De Silva dropping into the number 8 or 10 position, where Tomazos was.
Oh, that's probably a smart move. I mean, they need some fresh legs.
So the ball's with Carly, can't keep it in though. So it'll be a throw in to Olympic. Right hand side, goes out, Kamara, Carly. Carly does well, he'll get the throw in. So
Just
Carly,
going back,
yep.
sorry, just going back to what Tony was saying, not stringing two passes together. Sometimes that's what happens when you start forcing play, trying to force the ball forward. They just need to calm down. There's still 30 minutes left.
So Esposito controls it, dummies, does well. Got past Kamara quite easily and wins himself a free kick.
It's been a
For his
scrappy
trouble.
second half, isn't it, Rob, so far?
Well, since they scored that goal.
It's just giving the ball away, but it will be a free kick here to MetroStars. Again, Anthony Solana, who's acting captain tonight for MetroStars, to take the free kick. Grandstand side. Callisto comes to him, but he doesn't want him. Sends a long ball forward, looking out there for Wooding. Won't find him. Easily plucked there by Harpus. Wanting somebody short. Eventually he's going to go long. He does. He goes long.
Gee, nice kick.
Looking up there for Kutalaginas. Gets his head to it, but again, this time it goes straight into the hands of Carmody. Isaac Carmody. Long ball forward. Looking up there for Bernarda. Can't find him. Back post comes in Dorber. Will be cleared here by Olympic. Olympic still in possession. Good work there by Matthew Dorber. Comes off, finds Callisto. What can he do? Rocky Callisto goes all the way back. Wanted Bernarda, but that wasn't a good ball. Luckily for him, Dorber's in possession. Goes all the way back to Gow. Here's MetroStars with an opportunity. Can they get the ball through? No, he can't. They tried to square it there. Couldn't find anybody. It's Kutalaginas now. Intercepted on the far side. Is this Henderson? No, it's not.
O'Donnell.
It's O'Donnell. O'Donnell, can they find somebody back
Whoa, that was
post?
almost
went through to Esposito. Couldn't do so. Punendis now, looking for Kamara. He's not going to go over Carly's head. Here's Kamara, gets a second opportunity on it. Good tackle there by Carly. And it will be a throw in here to Olympic, right at the halfway line.
So throw in taken. A lot of errors in the last few minutes. De Silva goes to Halliday, back to Captain De Silva, and he just hacks it out of the way. They've lost a few balls over the fence. That one's gone way over too. It's probably gone in my car. I left the window open.
Did you leave the back?
Yeah. So Carly, he's had a good game. Tough opposition to Kamara as it goes out. Bonada goes one way, then the other. And over the sideline it goes. A throw in to MetroStars.
Corner kick?
Is it a corner, is it? No, I thought it was
No, look, I saw him go like that.
Could be right, mate. It is. It is a corner. Well done, Bomber. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger. Bernardo, Esposito, Solana. Watch out for Solana. Over his head it goes. Doubling back there is Matty. Oh, Solana has rubbed it off him. Well done. He's caught by the corner flag, trying to get the pass going. Good tussle, both players. Well done. As Olympic do win it, as the Silver clears it in the way, is Gal over the sideline for a throw-in.
We are throw-in here to Olympic. Simopoulos goes to Halliday, switches play, goes back to his goalkeeper.
Oh.
He's got to be careful. He eventually gets it forward.
Offside.
Looking up there for Erba, but it was offside, and it will be a free kick here to Metro Stars. We've played 65 minutes. There's still 1-0 here to Metro Stars. A goal in the 52nd minute to Esposito. Henderson now for Metro. Goes long. Finds Bernardo.
Was lucky.
Bernardo switches play. Beautiful ball there. Finds Dorba. Dorba back post. Wally Callisto does get his head to it. Can't direct it down, and it will be a goal kick here to Olympic.
They switched well, don't they, Metro Stars? You see the replay there. Little Callisto got up.
Probably the wrong person to get at the end of that.
He gets in the right positions though, doesn't he? As a goal kick taken here by Harpers. Another pump. Can Olympic get back into this game? We played just on approaching the 66-minute mark. It's on the Green Play Australia time clock. Green Play Australia scoreboard reads Metro Stars 1, Olympic 0. We're live here at the Velo Football Centre. Can Olympic get back? Metro Stars, can they hang on? They'll meet Comets next Saturday, whether it's in the afternoon or evening. I'm pretty sure it'll be a Saturday. As it goes out over the goal line for a goal kick.
Goal kick here to Olympic. Harpers to take it. Olympic need to find a goal from somewhere. Running out of time. Looking up there, trying to find Karatzis. He's not going to get to that. The ball goes out, and it will be a throw-in. Looks like O'Donnell going over to take it. O'Donnell now for Metro Stars. Is there going to be a sub? No. O'Donnell looking up there for Dorba. Sends it forward. In the meantime, the ball goes out, and it will be a throw-in here to Olympic. Simopoulos sends a long ball forward. Koutalaginas tussling out there with O'Donnell. Wins himself a throw-in. Going to have to find something. And it's what I thought. They would slow down as this game progressed. Still got a chance though. It's only 1-0 as the throw-in is taken. Dorba clears the ball. Gets it out of the danger zone. Here's an opportunity for Brown to go forward. Finds Kamara. Butler Bowden. Can he get to the ball? He can, but so does Henderson. But the ball goes out. It'll be a throw-in here to Olympic right in their attacking third. Butler Bowen goes short. Finds Koutalaginas, but it's Metro to go forward. Esposito showing some pace. Wants to square it, he does. Finds Wooding. Goes out to Dorba. This is a good build-up by Metro. Can he find somebody back post?
Should have gone on his own.
He probably should have. He was looking up there for Esposito, Rob. Couldn't find him, and the ball will be cleared by Olympic.
So it goes into attack Olympic. Koutalaginas. He's got a chance. Is he kept it
Henderson's
in? No.
gone.
Yeah.
And
Hamstring? What is it?
he stumbled on something. He's had that problem. And he goes down. We've got a perfect replacement in Michael Delosio.
Looks like an ankle.
But he's pulled up short.
Looks in a little bit of discomfort.
So referee just having a chat with him to see if he's okay.
Is the rain starting to fall, Ryan?
Just slowly now.
So Henderson just waiting to get some treatment. So Olympic are down 1-0. Can they get back into this game? Looks like Henderson's okay, or is he going to limp off? Got a perfect replacement, haven't they, Ryan? So if he's in a slight discomfort, they could probably change him.
Yeah, it doesn't look too serious, boys.
Yeah, the corner kick for Olympic. Too close. The keeper had to punch it. Only as far as Butler Bowden. He tries to get it back in. This will be cut out. Oh, just drop it again. But Carmody, safe as a house, grabs the ball.
I'm not so sure.
You're
right. You're jinxing it. Safe as a house.
Aiming for us, too.
It wouldn't be a house that's
he's not
made of
listening
straw,
to us,
is it?
As he quickly takes
Made
to
of
the straw.
air.
Kamara, he's a
Goal.
goal!
Yes!
Super sub.
Super
It's
sub!
Kotologinas. And there's the goal when you least expect it. and you have to say, goalkeeper there, Ryan, was pretty ordinary
100%.
twice.
100%, but beautiful ball there in the box and an absolute beautiful peach of a header.
Ball game's on.
You've got to give the young striker credit there.
That was a nice header.
Carmody's made a mistake. Beautiful ball in the box, but that's a beautiful header. You've seen people hit that straight to the keeper or blaze it over the bar. He's hit that straight in the corner.
So that's in the 71st minute. Kotologinas, super sub, comes on and puts it in the back of the net.
And gee, now we've got a game on, Rob. 70th minute, and Bomber might be right. We might be here for a while tonight. He did predict a draw, and we're going to get extra time. In the middle of the park now, it's De Silva, sends it all the way forward.
Still plenty of time, 19 minutes.
It certainly is, as this time it's...
Bernardo.
Is it Bernardo? No, I was trying to pick up the player that gave it to him. Here's Callisto. It's offside after all that. It was Esposito. And this game has come alive. Both goalkeepers have probably been a little bit shaky in this second half. And it will be...
He made 2 fumbles,
Harpus twice.
Clearance.
And that's as soon as you said it, he was as safe as a house, Rob. You jinxed him.
I reckon.
Commentator's curse.
House of Straw.
I was stunned.
Carly now. Right in front of our commentary area. Sends it forward, finds Esposito. Good work there by Esposito. Wants an overlap, it's not there. Nobody's game to go forward. Eventually gets a ball forward. Dorber, Callisto, has he got an opportunity? Oh my word,
Great
he should have
save.
put that away. Again, yes, a good save, but again, he had the opportunity and he should have slotted that.
He could have had a couple, couldn't he? Esposito, Callisto. Good ball though.
Ryan, again, you got to do better if you're in that position.
Yeah, exactly right.
Brown
You've got to
was
do a lot
covering
better.
as well.
Do a lot better.
Anyhow, Liam Wooding with the corner kick on the far side. Can Metro get the winner? Gee, it's just wide off the upright, I think, in the end.
That was Solana.
Got up. And if you see the replay, got his head to it, didn't he? Just wide of the upright. Gee. Could have been 2-1 in the blink of an eye. But it'll be a goal kick, be taken here by Nicholas Harpus. Over the halfway line it goes. Headed out by Henderson, looks like he's recovered. Bernardo up in the air. Dorber and Matty Halliday, was it, at the back there? We'll try and pick it up as they go into attack. Olympic goes into the arms of Carmody, that time rolls it out. Right hand side. Solana into attack they go, looking for Bernardo or Dorber. Goes out though to De Silva. Tries to switch play, good switch to Kamara. Kamara with the ball right hand side of the park, goes one way, then the other. Can Olympic get a winner? And that wasn't too far, just skewed off his foot. Did well, and out for a goal kick.
And Olympic all of a sudden looking dangerous, looking more the likely team to score. And gee, it's been a fantastic game so far, as we said. Both teams ready to attack as Carmody gets ready to take this goal kick for Metro Stars. It is 1-1 into the 75th minute of this game. Carmody now for Metro. Long ball forward. Who can he find? Looking for Wooding, won't find him. Punendis gets to it. Solana sends it forward, but the ball went out, and it will be a throw in here to Olympic. Simopoulos on the far side. Long ball forward, looking up there for the goal scorer in Kutulaginas, but Solana for Metro retrieves it. Long ball. He's not taking any chances this time, Carmody. Sends it forward. Gow now gets his head to it. Esposito, what can he do? Can he get his second? Again, wants an overlap. There's nobody going over on the right side, and that's where he keeps looking. Here's an opportunity now for Wooding. Got players everywhere around him. Wants some help. Eventually gets it to Gow. Gow to Dorba, misses the tackle. Here we go. Halliday looks it forward, finds Adaba. He's got players streaming in the box.
Good tackle.
Wants to go through Henderson's legs, but Timothy Henderson is not having any of that. The ball goes out, and this game's alight all of a sudden. It'll be a throw in here to
It's been
Olympic.
quiet, Adaba, but you can't shut him down too much.
Butler Bowden.
He'll take the throw in. Looking for Kamara. Can he keep it in? Did he keep it in? He did. Tries to get some sort of a cross going. Henderson in the way. Finds Esposito. Goes inboard. Should have got Bernardo on his way. Just didn't quite go his way. Butler Bowden goes into attack. Geez, a chance for Olympic. I reckon they're looking all right to win this game. All the pressure on them. So many players out as Dorba turns. Can't keep it in though. Is it time for Metro Stars to make a change? Could be.
Ryan, would you make a change, and if so, who would you bring on?
I'll put Smith on.
Yep, and that's
Well,
the
they're
stuff
making
that's
a change
happening right now.
So it's Gow off and Smith on.
Good substitution, because Gal's that holding playmaker, that holding midfielder. They've got two good midfielders there in Callisto and Wooding, so Smith will give
more of an attack.
It gives them something different, another dimension to really connect that missing link between the Bernardo.
As Metro now relieve the pressure. Callisto gets it over his head, looking up there for Bernardo. Won't find him. Metro now. Wooding sends it off far side. O'Donnell looking up there for Smith. Won't find him. Should be cleared here by Olympic. It eventually is. Simopoulos sends it forward. Gee, this is looking dangerous.
Oh, lucky
That's
his goal.
an own goal there by Timothy Henderson. This time he redeemed himself,
see
Henderson.
that replay.
Lucky.
That was going.
Would have gone in. That's the thing. The
I
end
reckon it would have.
Is that the House of Straws or the House of
House of Bricks?
The House of Bricks,
It was the House of Bricks, that one. As it goes out, Kamara, De Silva. But winning the ball is Smith. Smith for Metro Stars goes on his own. Try to go too much, I reckon. Easily cut out there by De Silva. He tries to switch play, not a good switch. Well chested down there by O'Donnell. Wooding. Henderson. Carley. Goes out to Esposito. Gets brought down.
He's showed some pace tonight, Esposito, hasn't he, Rob?
He's got a bit of toe, hasn't he?
He certainly has. Quality player, Christian Esposito.
So, free kick to Metro Stars. Solana to take it.
And Robert's getting to that time of the game. Who scores next might be the winner of this game.
Yep. Still got 11 minutes plus time on to go. Solania to take this free kick for Metro Stars. It's 1-1. As he goes in, chests it down to Esposito. Esposito!
The goal of the year, Rob!
Esposito did the old 1-2 into the back of the net. And what a goal. It just dipped like crazy.
The goal of the year, Rob.
You think so?
I think so. You won't find a better one.
He did all himself, didn't he? Got chested down to him, and it just dipped at the right time.
You will not find a better goal, Rob.
We said the next goal will win.
And I still stick to that.
There's still 10 minutes to go, though.
I don't think that Olympic can do it again. I just hope that I'm wrong for their sake.
And that's his second goal, too.
80th
Esposito!
minute. That is the goal of the year for me.
So it'll be Olympic. They've put up a great fight here at the Velo Sports Centre. It's been a great game. And Metro Stars have hit the lead again. Can they hang on? Can Olympic get back into this game? And in trouble in the back line. Kamara, he's quick. Carly's done a good job on him. He goes over the sideline for a throw-in.
If you're going to win it,
you got to win it that way.
Exactly right.
What a goal. We've seen some crackers in the finals. Last week's elimination and also this week's elimination, and that'll be a goal kick to be taken here by Carmody. So 10 minutes plus time on, Tony. You said you reckon they can hang on?
I think they can hang on now, Rob.
Do I be a little bit critical here, but do you think Harper should have done better?
Nah, that dipped. No goalkeeper would have saved that.
Yeah,
no goalkeeper.
I think it was difficult. I thought it was going out for a split there, but it dipped so quickly as Metro Stars get it forward there, trying to find Bernarda.
It would have been pure reflex if the goalkeeper
There's
saved
an
it.
opportunity for Kamara now. Carly's right with him. Callisto's there. Carly eventually gets his foot to it. Wooding now wants Dauber. Dauber turns. They've just got to be a little bit careful there.
Nice
Here's
ball.
Callisto. Can he get to that ball? He won't. Good tackle there by Olympic. Gets it to Panides. Puendes, I say. Gets on the far side. Here's Karatzis. Tries to find...
Whoa!
Can they get a shot on? There it is! What a brilliant save! That time Carmody redeemed himself because that was going into the bottom. As soon as they score a goal, they've got to get that ball out of the danger area
That was
to
a
Metro
bad
Stars.
mistake by, who was that? Callisto.
I think it was Callisto.
It was.
But,
Gave it to them looking the silver plate there.
It was a great shot
So
there
corner
by
kick,
Penendis.
far side to Silva. Cleared here by Metro Stars. Smith. Zachary Smith. Dylan Smith, by the way. Goes into attack. Dauber. Dauber tussling there with Karatzi. He pushes him out of the way. They go back to the keeper. They're sending into attack. In the way, Henderson. Whew. Heart in the mouth.
Yeah, it's been an exciting game, Rob. It's one that I've most enjoyed. I think it's one of the better games that we've seen, well, I've seen this year. As Carly now wants to take this throw in. Not sure that he wants to take it that quick. Here's the hero so far. Esposito scored 2 goals. Referee says play on. On the far side, it's Simopoulos now to take the throw in. Quickly does. Goes to Halliday. Halliday sends it forward. Looking out there for the goal scorer. And Kudalaginas won't find him. The ball is cleared. It goes out. It'll be a throw in here to Olympic. We're in the 83rd minute of this game. Maybe 10 minutes to go for Olympic to get something out of this game. Callisto sends it forward. Just hacks it forward. Looking up there for Bernarda. Won't find him. Olympic have an opportunity to go forward, but in the meantime the referee finds a free kick right in the middle of the park. It'll go to Metro Stars.
So Metro Stars with a free kick. Good mention of the referee. He's done a good job so far in this game. Predicchio. It goes to Bernarda. Metro Stars. They go into attack. Smith cuts it back and he's won himself a corner kick. So corner kick to Metro Stars. leading 2-1. Can they hang on? 6 minutes plus time on to go. They'll play Comets in next Saturday's prelim. If they hang on, and the winner of that obviously will play Campbelltown on September 14th, Cooper Stadium. As Wooding takes this corner kick. Actually, can Esposito score a hat-trick, but cleared here by Olympic. O'Donnell will have to clear it, does so. Finding Wooding, he finds Smith, still a chance for Metro Stars. Smith tried to go on his own. He's lost out again. Try to get the free kick.
They're coming!
Metro Stars trying to get to it. Well done, Carly. He's done a great job, hasn't he, on Kamara. And it ends up all the way back to Harpers. Goes short to Brown. Brown finds Butler Bowden. Time's the enemy. 85 minutes played. Henderson clears it over the sideline for a throw-in to Olympic.
Olympic wanting to take this quickly. Butler Bowden over the ball. Finds De Silva. He's got two players around him. Dorba's with him now. De Silva needs some help. Eventually squares it. Finds Penendez. He gets robbed of the ball. It's Wooding now. He's only got one player forward. It's Bernarda. Can he find him? I think it's good work there by Harpers. Comes out. Here's an opportunity for Smith. He'll take a shot. Not a bad one. Misdirected though. He had the right idea. Saw the goalkeeper off the line. And it will be a goal kick here to Olympic. Quickly taken on the far side.
So it is on the far side. Metro Stars, can they hang on? It is 2-1. Metro Stars leading. We've got 4 minutes plus time on. Tony's having a coughing fit as it goes out to Kamara. Kamara controls. Carly's done a great job. Kamara turns. He can shoot from there. He can get the free kick. No, he can't.
Oh, there was a free kick there, I thought.
Yeah, outside the box might have been a free kick.
Definitely.
I'm not sure about inside, but
no, outside, Rob.
Yeah. Just before he fell inside. And Smith has got it. Goes back to Carly. Carly's got to get rid of it straight away. Up in the air it goes. Butler Bowden.
Offside, was it?
No. Free kick.
Free kick.
I'm surprised that that Delosio hasn't come on just to add another body in
I
that
agree
back
with
line.
that.
Just to calm the back
yeah.
down.
Four at the back.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
And even to just calm things down a little bit.
But
Maybe Robbie still
keeping faith with their back line at the moment as they go into attack. Wooden got pushed off, I thought. As it's a chance, but now there's a free kick to Metro Stars.
I think there might be a change coming, but it's certainly not the one we think it's going to be.
Well, Morris is a defender, quite capable. I'll put both of them on in defence.
That looks doesn't look like Morris either, getting warm. But anyway, we'll find out soon enough. As
could be the youngster Benedetti.
Yeah, that's who I think it is, which surprises me if it is.
Well,
no disrespect,
come on
but
yet.
I'd be trying to calm the defence down at the moment, Rob, as Carmody gets ready to take the free kick. Eventually does, goes long, looking up there for Dorber, gets his head to a good header by Dorber. Here's Wooding, can he take a shot?
Well
Here's Smith. Smith now, twists and turns. Can he get a shot on? No, he can't. Good defending there by Olympic. Eventually the ball goes out for a corner, and Metro Stars get ready to put more pressure on. They'll take their time to take this corner. It will be, I think, Smith on the far side, leaving it
Solanya's decided to
Solanya.
stay back.
Leaving the ball. I'm trying to pick up, is it
Wooding,
O'Donnell?
Wooding.
Wooding's going to take this
He normally takes
corner.
their corners.
Wooding now, back post. Is he looking up there? Won't find anybody. He was looking for Smith. Callisto loses out. Punendes now looking up there for Urba. He's been quiet in the second half. What can he do? Urba twists and turns. Good tackle there. That was Solanya again. If he's not the man of the match for me, I don't know who he is.
Him and Esposito,
Him and Esposito, between them both, they've been absolutely brilliant. Here's Bernarda with the ball. Good work, goes to Esposito. Still in possession. The work rate of Christian Esposito tonight has been tremendous. Solana now to Esposito. Goes forward. Can't find anybody. Halliday now for Olympic.
Got to give it to Olympic. They have not
They've
stopped.
been
They are
absolutely
trying.
brilliant. Brown
After all that's happened to
goes
them.
inboard, finds Kamara, gets robbed. Here's the goal scorer, Kutalaginis. What can he do? Not a good ball. MetroStars on the counter. It's Smith, wants the overlap. Dorber gives it to him. Can he get to that ball?
He will.
He does. Here's an opportunity for Matthew Dorber. Who's he got inside? Takes it himself. Takes a shot and just
So he's
over the bar.
Just like last week, Ryan,
And
he was trying to get a
Matthew
goal
Dorber.
at the end.
Mate, that just whistled over the bar.
And a change is about to happen too.
So
For Olympic.
the Olympics going to make a change. One
And
of their
Metro is going
youngsters.
to make a change. Number 20.
Yeah, Benedetti is coming on, I think.
I thought it didn't look like either of the ones that you said, Rob. Benedetti on and coming off is Esposito. And for Olympic, they've
Well
still
done.
to make the change. Well
Yeah.
done.
He's got guts,
Christian
Robbie Savicino.
Esposito.
Got to give it to him. I would have showed up the defence.
I would have too, Rob. So
It's
that's
still-
why we're not coaching,
It's
Rob.
on time on now.
That's why we're not coaching.
So Benedetti's first time that we've seen him. Come on.
I thought maybe Olympic might make a change. But
Well, they've got youngsters. It is hard. What they've done is unbelievable, Olympic.
this season.
Yes, certainly this season, but with all the players they've lost, they've certainly put up a good effort. Goes to Smith. Needs a bit of a run. Goes out trying to find Dorbar. Can he get onto it?
He's
But
quick, but he's not a jet, Rob.
Yeah, but he was waiting for
Yeah.
Dorber to make the run. I don't
Yeah,
know what he was
yeah.
waiting for.
So still a chance. We've played just on a minute. So I reckon it'll be another 3 minutes to go. Goes out. Finds
Oh, good
Bernardo.
ball.
Trying to find Smith has been in a lot of the play. Just hasn't had enough run to get the sharpness back. But well done, Callisto. Wooding's played a good game too today, or tonight. Goes to Bernardo. Bernardo squares it up. Can Metro Stars hang on to this win? They will play Comets if they do. Next Saturday in the prelim. The winner of that will play Campbelltown in the grand final, September 14th.
As Olympic now try to mount what they can in this time on period. We've already played 1.5 minutes. Here's Kamara. Can they get one in the dying seconds of this game? He gets beaten to the ball there by Carly. Carly, as Rob said, has done a great job. But here come Olympic. Unfortunately for them, the ball goes out. It'll be a throw in here,
He's
right in the
completely stuffed.
commentary area. He's done a great job, as have most of the Metro Stars players. It's been a great game.
He'd be up
Not
there.
one
Best
player.
players too.
That's right. Look, not one player in the whole park can hold their heads down because they've been tremendous.
All players.
Punitas
Yes.
now. Pumendus, I should say. Goes to Kamara. Kamara has to go back. Finds Butler Bowden. Sends it forward. Here's the last opportunity maybe of this game. Kutalaginis. It comes off of
Corner.
Henderson and it will be a corner. And the nerves here.
92.5 minutes.
What are they
then.
like for the Metro Stars players and coaches,
I
Rob?
reckon there could be an equaliser here.
Right on the death.
You know my feelings.
I'll let you call that, Rob.
As it goes to Silva. De Silva with a corner. It's a
Oh.
nice one. Headed has a chance. Is that corner? No. It has
Off the
corner.
line there by Solana, Rob.
Solana, man of the
Got a
match.
foot to it.
Up in the air is Dorber.
Here comes Harpers.
Harpers comes up. Dying seconds. 3 minutes of time on played. Who's taking it? The captain on the far side.
Do you want me to join in there?
He's going to swing in. Swings it in. Can they clear it? Can they clear it? Harpers was there. As the free kick is happening, and it'll go to Metro Stars. 93
Take a shot.
Go
minutes.
for it.
Substitution, boys.
93 and a half, just about.
And the captain is coming on now, is he?
Now you can shore up the defence. In the dying seconds of this game.
Nah, but well done to LA Olympic this season. You know, qualified for the FFA Cup, made it to the round of 16. Was it third in the normal?
No, they ended up. I think they ended up third.
Third,
Yes.
correct.
Third. You know, what a fantastic season.
Dealt
for
with
the-
No, they
Massive
ended up
blow.
fourth. Raiders
Sorry.
were third.
Yeah,
Because
fourth.
Raiders played Metro last week, so it's third. It ended up 4th.
So for Adelaide Olympic, look, well done for a great season. Look, and they were held their heads high for this season, and hopefully they'll recruit better. And
So
hopefully
Carmody will take this free kick. 94 minutes played. Badicchio's not even looking at his watch. The referee, now he looks at it.
And I think we're close, Rob.
Well, it looks like it's going to go about 5 minutes, boys. So time's still ticking. Olympic, can they get this equaliser? Goes down the line. Reading it well is Benedetti. Did well, goes to Bernarda. Cleared here though by Olympic. And that's it. That's it. Metros are through to the prelim final. Next week they'll be playing the Comets, and the gallant effort there by Olympic. They should take a bow because they've done a great job tonight. Got the equaliser. Could have even won the game at one stage. But Metro Stars, Tony with that cracking goal. You're calling it the goal of the year. And yeah, they won it with that.
It's just the way it was set up and everything. But this has been an incredible match, Rob. As we said, first of all, Olympic have been absolutely brilliant after playing their hearts out on Wednesday night, having a really hard run into this game. Their coach couldn't have asked, their fans couldn't have asked for anything more. I think they were brilliant in defeat. And they had their chances, they could have won it. And saying on the other side of it, Metro Stars, I think they're really coming good at the right time, and they're dangerous, Rob. Comets have got to worry about them next week because they're playing really, really well. They're certainly in form. But this has been one of the best matches I've seen, certainly in a finals type of game. That I've seen for a long time.
You've got to pick at the right time, isn't it, Tony?
That's exactly right.
In these finals, it doesn't matter if you end up top of the table, your premiers or something, that counts for nothing in my eyes. It's the championship that counts. It's the grand final. The winner of the grand final is what counts in South Australia.
And congratulations to both teams, to both clubs that have put on a spectacle here tonight. The quality, the brand of football that we saw was exceptional, Rob.
Yes, and just getting wired up is Anthony Salena.
Anthony,
and,
I've got
certainly
you.
won our man of the match anyhow.
Yeah, you've definitely won man in the match for us. You've limped into the final series, but now you've made yourselves into the prelim finals. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great. I wouldn't say we limped. I think our last 3 results were awesome. Obviously, just getting over the line into 6th, but we carried that momentum into the final series. 2 really tough games, 2 good results, and we look forward to next week.
Limping meaning injuries. You guys had been dealt with a lot of injuries during the season, but it's funny how football changes. You guys are getting your players back now, and Adelaide Olympic, who were flying 3-4 weeks ago, dealt with some big blows with injuries, meaning limping. Now you're into the prelim, but you've got some players back. You've got Barbiero coming back next week. You guys should have some confidence now going up against Comets.
Yeah, we've been fortunate enough that every time we've had an injury, we've had a young fella or even an old one step in and do their job and do it exceptionally. So now Fabian's going to have to fight to get back in the team next week if he wants to play, because Hamish is no pushover. He's been playing really well the last couple of weeks, and we got captain Michael Delosio coming back in, so he's after a spot in the centre defence. So it's going to be very tough next week, I think.
Centre defence, that's your spot, and you've got the captain's armband as well. I don't know if Michael Delosio is going to do something during this week or something, but well played though tonight. Yeah, you're really, really on top of it yourself. Really had that back line really well organised. How do you feel your game went?
Yeah, look, I just concentrated on my defensive duty tonight. With the ball, I tried to hit feet, switch over the top, but my main, I mainly just wanted to keep a clean sheet tonight, although we did concede, but I think defensively we were quite solid. We didn't give them too many chances, but the one chance that we did give them, they took, so we got more to work on for next week now.
Never seen a number 10 as a centre-back, so yeah, you see funnier things. But I'll ask yourself a question. What is your favourite position? We do see you float around in midfield and all that sort of stuff. As you're getting older, you're preferring centre-back, or do you like yourself playing into that midfield position?
Oh, look, if I was to play a position that I like the most, I'd have to say centre-back at the moment. I don't think I've got the legs for the midfield anymore. I do like to roam around as like a number 6, but we've got Fabian who does an awesome job at that. So at the moment, I'll take wherever I can just to be on the pitch.
Preparation for this week now against Comets. You're going to be up against a very good forward line in Ween, Simic and Anieno coming through. They've got a very good midfield. What's the preparation going to be like this week for Metro Stars?
Oh, not much is going to change from the last few weeks. We'll keep pushing each other at training, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and yeah, we'll just be looking forward to it.
Last question before you get inside. Title contenders?
I think so.
I think so.
I can't see why not.
Special mention to Carly too. I thought he had a great game today on Kamara. He did a great job.
Well, Anthony, excellent game. Well done. Get in there. Enjoy it with the boys.
Okay, so that's Ryan Marveggio having a chat with our man of the match and the captain, Anthony Solana. Certainly played well, didn't he?
Oh, look, you could pick out probably half a dozen of MetroStars players, Rob, and you're going through Solana. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. You mentioned Carly. I even thought Callisto had a great game in the midfield. I mean, he did a
played
lot
well
of
last
work.
week too.
And Esposito for the second goal. I mean, but his work rate off the ball was just, I think, was tremendous. But I couldn't find a bad player for MetroStars, and I can also say that I couldn't find a better player.
Not the goalkeeper.
Well, he did make, but he redeemed himself because he pulled off a couple of really good saves later on in the game. But looking on the other side too, Olympic. Kudos to them. They were down in numbers. They played a game on Wednesday night and they performed like that tonight. They should be proud of themselves. We're going to have an absolute brilliant game next week where we're going to see two top teams against each other. MetroStars, to me, are the form team right at the moment. They're getting really good form. They're playing some really good soccer. And I wouldn't not put it past them to beat Comets next week, Rob.
Big call there, Tony.
Sorry? It is a big call, I know, but I just like the way they're playing. I just feel that they're coming into the form at the right time. And just remember, Comets will be a little bit of a downer after having lost to Campbelltown today and finding themselves having to win next week to get to the grand final. I think they'll be on a little bit of a downer.
They haven't lost much at their home ground.
No, I understand.
Comets,
but
they love that ground.
But obviously,
they've won some big games there.
But just understand that MetroStars have played 2 games out of their home ground. The last 2 games
I think you were
been away.
You were at the MetroStars and Comets at the last time they played against each other?
You were there, Tony. That's when Robbie had a sick day.
Yes, I was. Yep. But
no, it was Comets against the Raiders.
No, that was Comets against Raiders that I did.
Last time these two teams met MetroStars.
MetroStars. But I'm saying that the last 2 games that MetroStars have won have been away from home, Rob, so they don't fear going away from home to play these games. And to me, they're sensational. And it's going to be a ripper of a game next week, looking extremely forward to it.
We've had a few teams from 6th, 5th win the premiership. I think Camptown's done that.
Croydon did it 2 years ago.
So, they can do it.
Oh, certainly. I think I think whoever gets into that grand final, it's going to be a good one.
Bomber?
Look, as I was saying before, Olympic had a stellar season. You wouldn't put it past them. They won the FFA Cup. They went through to the FFA Cup qualifier. They got to the round of 16 in the FFA Cup. They finished 4th here in the Premiership. They made it to the second week of the finals competition. Really, if you had to sum up their season, I reckon they had a fantastic season. Obviously, unfortunate some of their players had to go due to contract reasons, and they got new contracts elsewhere.
Injuries as well.
Yeah, but they have, during the summer, if they can get more players into the squad, who knows, they could be up there again.
Let's go through the stats, Bomber.
Yeah, stats brought to you by Green Play Australia. So Olympic had 8 shots, 5 on target and 3 off target. They committed 13 fouls. They they made 5 corners, had made 7 saves, 1 offside, and had the 1 yellow card. For MetroStars, they had the 16 shots, 8 on target and 8 off target. Conceded 15 fouls, had 10 corners, made 6 saves, conceded 4 offsides, and had the 3 yellow cards.
Can you believe it, guys? Second to last game of the season next week.
It's gone so quickly, Rob.
2 weeks to go, and that's it. It is unbelievable. Where's the time gone, Ryan?
Time flies when you're having fun, isn't that the way the saying goes?
That's what they say.
For Adelaide Olympic, though, speaking on them, I was speaking to someone just before the game in the pre-talk, and success is built on success. So for Adelaide Olympic, they've got to use this success that they've had this season. Yeah, they'd be a bit disappointed tonight, but they've got to use this success and build on with this success. They've got a great club, great committee, great people at the club. They've got a lot of juniors now. This is their home ground. They can really, really be a big and successful club for many years to come.
Okay, Tony, any final words? Great game tonight. I thought Olympic put up a good effort, but MetroStars just a little bit too good.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think both teams were excellent tonight, but MetroStars were the better team on the night.
Okay, from me, Rob Peppicelli, guys, thank you once again. Ryan, down there in the boundary. Tony, yourself, I'll see you next week as well. Bomber, next week as well. Let's say many thanks to the camera guys at the top of us, Pete Senior and also Chappie, and our producer that always does a great job in Jimbo. So from me and the boys, we'll see you next week.
If I was on Mulgundawa Road, where would I be?
Murray Bridge.
Roxby Road?
Port Lincoln.
Tolna Road?
Mount Gambier. Or Compton.
How?
RAA Road Service Patrols no South Australian roads because we're South Australians. And there's more than 350 of us.
What about the road to Ship Creek?
There's no Ship Creek in South Australia. You get more. Buy or upgrade today.